Dearest gentle viewer, a few days prior, there was planning for a grand ball, one that was supposed to be so excellent, so joyous. It was planned to be the best ball of the social season, and yet disaster struck. Many a lady, dressed in spectacular clothing, were duped, unfortunately so, their wallets. Dang it. I didn't know how to keep going with that. Before we start, fit check. And here you thought you'd be getting the dogs for free? No. So here's my outfit. I don't know where it's from. I have no recollection. And this is where I bend my knee in a very weird way. And I start thinking I'm Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. And I try to do the Dio bows, which I cannot because I have weak knees. And it obviously didn't work. Hi everyone. It's your host, Sleepy Hoax here, and today we're going to be talking about the horrendous Detroit Bridgerton Ball. But first, hi everyone who's new. Hello everyone who's subscribed. For those who aren't subscribed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And then now tell me in the comments if my subscribe button started glowing, because I've been seeing that on a lot of YouTubers' pages, and I wanted to see if I say subscribe and it starts glowing. Or does that have to be is that something that I need to be monetized for? Because that would suck. I want it to glow. That seems pretty cool. Also, for this video, I'm going to be using maybe, seems, feels, allegedly, because you're not seeing my ass in court. So as an avid Bridgerton fan, watching all this go down has been really depressing. I've met the author. I have books signed by the author. So if I was advertised something like this, I would 110,000% be going. Only if I went to the Bridgerton experience that Netflix puts on. I mean, just look at it. Beautiful, gorgeous, stunning. Everything this event was not. So what makes the Bridgerton experience different from the Detroit Bridgerton Ball? First off, the Detroit Bridgerton Ball was not hosted by Shondaland or Netflix. The Detroit Bridgerton Ball was hosted / planned by a company called Uncle and Me LLC. Looking at the Uncle and Me LLC Instagram, it seems like they have only put on 2 events, one called Motor City Summer and the other the Bridgerton Ball. However, if you look over to the founder of Uncle and Me LLC's personal Instagram, you can see that not only has she done a good amount of pop-up events, but she has also hosted a Bridgerton tea party. And by the look of the comments, it seems like people enjoyed it. So how does having a pretty okay event turn into this?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Real quick, before we hop over into the actual ball, I do want to point out this piece of marketing. This just grinds my gears a bit. If you take a look at it, not only is Kate and Anthony being used to promote this event, but if you look closely at what the full title of this event is called, it says Bridgerton Ball, the Queen's Ball. Now, you can say it's a play on the Queen's Ball, a Bridgerton experience, but it doesn't really feel like that, especially after everything that has happened. This feels like a pointed marketing attack towards Bridgerton's casual fans. They'll see the words the Queen's Ball and think that they're going to get something along the lines of the Bridgerton experience and pay a large amount of money to go to said event. It doesn't feel fun, it feels calculated, and that's fucked up. So initially the ball was postponed. This was supposed to happen on a totally different day. From a website called Bridge Detroit that covered this whole event, they wrote that the ball was supposed to happen on August 25th at Castle Hall in Beacon Park. People drove and flew in from out of state just to enjoy this event, just to get an email the night before saying that Beacon Park was canceled because the concept was expanded beyond what they were willing to accommodate. Just a note, just a tiny itty bitty note. But I checked the Castle Hall in Beacon Park's website and it says the max capacity was 400 people. In the rescheduling post, it says Beacon Park, with conjunction of the castle, was initially chosen to accommodate all of our guests with a combined capacity of 10,000, with us hosting less than 1,500 guests. So what my brain is processing, my conspiracy theories forming, is that they wanted another TanaCon where people spent majority of the time outside in the park part and only 400 people were allowed in the castle. So from the second round of marketing, I can only assume that the time period was the same, and supposedly they wanted people to spend the night outside. That's just my theory. A game theory. Listen, I'm just putting this information out there, okay? I don't know why the fire department in this city approved this event. Only if they knew, they could have shut it down for good. But this is my guess as to why the first venue canceled the day before this event was supposed to happen. From paying what I can only assume is from $100 to $1,000 for a ticket to this ball, plus whatever you paid to get dressed to the nines. I mean, look at these people. People expected to walk into the Regency era. Instead, they apparently got no one checking tickets at the doors, so just anyone could walk in. Cheap backgrounds that you can get from Party City. A lone violinist. A couple of nice-ish chairs. And the thing that really got people talking. The pole dancer. They paid a pole dancer to come to a Regency era ball. That's just like inviting a stripper to a funeral. Thank you so much for helping me plan my father's funeral. He would have loved the bagpipes. Yeah, of course, obviously. Wait, did you say bagpipes? Yeah, you paid someone to come and play the bagpipes, right? Oh, no, I thought you said stripper. How do you get stripper from bagpipes? I thought it was an A-type funeral. Is it not? No, we're Scottish. We wanted bagpipes. Oh. Will someone grab the casket? Let's party. Not to goof on the pole dancer or the violinist. They're just people trying to get their bag. You just have to respect that. But the pole dancer named Tink has come out to say not only was she hired 3 hours before the event started. And out of the menu options that Tink gave Uncle and Me LLC, hair suspension, lyra hoop, I hope I'm saying that one right, and aerial sling, pole dancing was what they went with because it was the cheapest option. Not just Tink, the violinist, who is in high school, by the way, also came out to say that she was not paid at all for this event.
But if anyone wants to know, I was the violinist that was playing at the Bridgerton Ball, and I was the only entertainment besides the random stripper that showed up. I don't know why there was a stripper, and I'm so confused why they had a stripper when there were minors in the building. So I don't know what the thought process was behind that, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to talk about my experience with the company and also with the whole ball. Oh, and before I start that, I would just like to say thank you to everyone that has been trying to tip me and stuff since I had not gotten paid.
Plus, her dad had to pay parking. Embarrassing. Speaking of parking, people who paid extra for valet, which never allegedly happened, so they had to pay an additional $60 for parking. So that's like sprinkling a little more of suck on top of a pile of suckiness. So parking, not great. Entertainment, not great, but they did their best. Decorations, not great. Food, even worse. Not only was there a shortage of food, bottled water, a bar that had no alcohol because they really said they're not letting anyone have any escapism that night. A photographer that people had to pay extra money to get professional photos from, but spoiler alert, weren't even that professionally done, apparently, allegedly, feels like. Seems. And that photographer just airdrops their photos to them, which is wild. But the food that they did get was apparently just bare minimum. Like bare minimum, I'm talking like probably raw. All right, allegedly, maybe. And apparently there was just like nobody to pick up these dirty dishes. So there were just piles of dirty dishes on top of the tables. The worst part of this entire thing is the aftermath. And what I mean by aftermath is just how Uncle and Me LLC reacted to this entire thing. The founder of Uncle and Me LLC posted to their personal Instagram, "Dearest gentle readers, we understand that not everyone had the experience they anticipated at our event on Sunday night at the Harmony Club, and for that, we sincerely apologize. Our goal was to create a magical evening, but we recognize the organizational challenges and unforeseen changes, including a last-minute venue and date change, impacted the experience for some guests. Unfortunately, some non-refundable deposits from the original bookings resulted in losses on our end, which added to the challenges. Nonetheless, we take full responsibility for these shortcomings. Please know that we are working diligently to address all concerns and will be reaching out with further details shortly. Your feedback, both positive and constructive, is greatly appreciated. You can expect an email with next steps. We want to extend a special thanks to those who attended. You all looked breathtaking. Damn right they did. Fuck, I mean, if I was literally any of these people who spent like $200 on these dresses, I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed about this event. Oh my god. Anyways, you all looked breathtaking, and we are excited to share the recap video and photos soon. Your understanding and loyalty mean the world to us, and we are dedicated to making this right. With love and gratitude. And I cannot tell if they have their comments off on this post. I just don't know. I just don't know Instagram. I don't know how to use Instagram, okay? This response feels a tad bit icky, especially when she wrote, excited to share a recap video and photos soon. Like, this event was horrible, you know? Like, don't take their photos and use it for your personal benefit. 100%. They do not want to remember this. Also, a recap of what? An empty ballroom? Dirty dishes on a table? No one needs a recap of that. But this response also feels like she's going to do something about this. But also this response feels like she's promising people a refund. Like she's reaching out and emailing people. You would think to give them back their money. You would think. Because when I tried to go to the website to figure out how much tickets were for this event, deleted. Then I went to the Facebook, deleted. Then I found a link to DetroitBridgertonBall.com, and what do you know? Deleted. And apparently the company is going by a new name now. It's called Event Management Company, according to its Eventbrite page. The only lasting thing of Uncle and Me LLC is the Instagram and the founder's Instagram. When I saw this all, I was gobsmacked. I was shocked. I could not believe my eyes. Maybe it's because I'm a morally okay individual. But deleting, changing your entire company's name to allegedly avoid paying people back is astounding to me. To continuously ruin your reputation just because you don't want to pay people back is wild. To everyone suing them, I genuinely hope that you get your money back. I'm surprised that Netflix didn't already sue them for the Bridgerton name alone, because they did sue them for the Bridgerton musical. I guess they just weren't on it for Uncle and Me LLC. That was pathetic. Ending thoughts. I know I'm late to this. Listen. Linda, listen. All right. Sometimes it's just hard to film. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to be able to sit down and film. I've had this script ready since the moment I heard about this. But it's hard to film sometimes. Okay. I think that this is pretty fucked up from Uncle and Me LLC. I hope they do the right thing and give everybody their money back. That'll probably be in court though. So unfortunate. This story has been stuck in my head for a while now, and I just can't believe how wacky it was. Like it took a lot of turns, okay? Especially what happened after the event was done, especially with deleting all of the pages, allegedly. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay sleepy. I'll see you all later. Bye!